Okay, welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with the game, Planetbase is a colony sci-fi builder-up where you get jettisoned into space with a bunch of strangers, and it is up to you to keep them alive and to create a thriving colony. We already started our colony on this S-class suicide moon. That's our M-class over there in the distance. This is an S-class. It's a little bit of a higher difficulty range, and we want to continue with that one. Let's go! Now, in the last episode, we managed to do a little bit of survival. We got our first bunch of colonists, and we're having a little bit of trouble with power. As you can see, we have very little power, mainly because of these storms. We are generating some power, but it's just not enough. So we need more solar panels. In this case, I want to build another additional wind turbine, just to see if that actually changes anything. Let's remove the domes so we can see what's going on. I turned a whole bunch of things off. Well, I turned this thing off, the cabin and the landing pad and the mine, because, well, we have enough ore to create the wind turbine. We just need to get it processed. And as soon as one of these workers does that, we can get that done. Let's see, we also have a status of excellent. We have 9 colonists, 4 workers, 2 biologists, 2 engineers and 1 medic. Of course, the 1 medic doesn't have anything to do at the moment because we don't have a sick bay, which we also have to get set up as soon as possible. It's a vital bit of kit. Now we have this green glowing circle that we have to try and stay inside. This is our protective bubble. If well, you can see that it's storming out, and it's got a bit of a lightning flashes and stuff around. The lightning is a bit dangerous. If it strikes any of our pods or mods or biodomes or domes, basically, everything and everybody inside gets killed, and the dome is destroyed. So this thing is a bit of a vital kit. Also, when it gets struck by lightning, all the energy that it produces, 3,000 of it gets stored in our power collector, which is excellent. That's exactly what we want. So you want to have as many of these as possible spread around the area, which we will be doing. We'll be building them as we expand. And the more we have, the bigger the chance of us collecting some power, which is great. We also have this additional power collector that isn't getting filled up because, well, as you can see, we don't have enough energy. Now this wind turbine, it's currently only a level 2 a medium wind turbine. It's not small, but it's just a medium. And it has a bit of a problem. It also has a limited power supply range or power generation range, because the atmosphere is too thin to allow for anything more than that. So we have a little bit of power extra. So let's turn this the landing pad on, see if we can get some more colonists. I would like to have some more workers and some more biologists. So I'm going to put the biologists up to 50% here. Workers and biologists would be handy. We have more workers than biologists, and we need more. As you can see that we have a little bit of a problem with our pads. They aren't actually doing very great. And that's keeping our food down. So we want to have more biologists. So the thing is that more biologists also means more oxygen being absorbed, breathed in. And we have a limit of 20. So we have 20 people that we can actually allow in our colony. Also, the other problem is that at night we aren't generating any power whatsoever. If we do get a power blackout, we could happen to have, we might just have a complete blackout. That means also the oxygen generator will not produce any power. That will mean that nobody will be breathing. Okay, we have also a water problem. That's great, isn't it? It's wonderful. Oh, bloody hell. Well, anyways, let's see who we get this time. Canteens out of water. We got 1 more extra biologist. Excellent. I think I'm going to turn it off now. I think 3 biologists is enough for now. Canteens out of water. I know. There's nothing I can do about that. It doesn't have a priority at the moment. Priority is the sick bay. Getting that up and running. If we can fit it in here. I don't want to put it there, because then we're blocking this route. I don't want that. We could put it over here, but it's a bit too far away from these people. I don't want to put it there either, because that's blocking off that route. I want it there, but this plastic is in the way. I don't want to get rid of it either. So that's a bit of a problem. There it is. We can put it like that. Should we do that? Okay, let's do that. So that will mean we need... Let's just put the priority on that, okay? Alright, we are generating no more power, so we have one... No, we don't have enough. I need these people to go to sleep. So I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to turn this off. And that's all I can do at the moment. We're using up 19 kilowatts of power. I wish I could give this thing a kick. You know, just kick it so it just starts producing a little bit more water. So it's a bit ridiculous that it's not producing enough. Well, we have several thousand kilowatts of power. Just wondering if it's going to be enough. Should be, right? Oh, look at our pads. They're finally doing a little bit better. They're out of the red and back into the yellow and orange. Good. That means we might just maybe get some food. We are running out of ready meals. That's a little bit sad, but it's nothing we can do about that for the moment. What I am going to do is I'm going to disable the power except for the bedroom here. People need to sleep. And I'm going to turn this on as well. We don't need the power, I mean the water at the moment for the biodome. We just need the water for the canteen. As soon as that person is happy inside, we'll turn this thing off. And we'll turn the biodome back on again. I don't think my my biologist will be very happy about the situation. But there's nothing I can do about it. I need the power. We are using a little bit less, only 12 kilowatts of power. So it's going a little bit slow. But it's important that we conserve power. If we don't have any power at all, we won't have any oxygen and our colonists will die. So it's just a little bit important. We could, of course, recycle this power collector, but I don't really want to. I want to have this thing filled up and this thing filled up. If we have both of them filled up, we can actually keep the entire colony running throughout the night. And that's the perfect thing. That's the perfect scenario. And that's what I want to go towards. Power is doing fine. I think we're gonna make it. We haven't reached halfway through our power collector yet. And we're doing okay. We just need 2 more metal. This also requires 2 metal. We don't have the ore, so we'll have to turn the power on the mine on again so we can get that started. We could put some more pads down. Should we do that? No, I think we'll keep it as is. We need 2 plastic for the for sick bay as well. 1 for the bed and 1 for the cabinet. So I think I'll keep that on. Keep this 3 available for now. Do we have anybody else in need of something? No, we're still in excellent condition, I think. This guy needs to go to sleep though. Don't think there are any beds available though. We can't put an additional bed down. Come on, just strike this thing, please. Come on, just a little bit. The thing is that we have, as we are trying to confine our building, just trying to keep it in the green, it's really difficult to have to do that because you want to automatically spread out. You want to do it as fast as possible, but you can't because you need these night lighting rods. If you don't, then the chances are that whatever you build outside will get destroyed. And it will never work because the storms are constant. And the chances of lightning storms and lightning strikes is pretty high. Alright, we got some more power. That means we can turn this thing on. Puppy. Excellent. Look at that. It went straight back on again. Got an additional 3,000 watts. Perfect. Excellent. So can we get this metal up and running? Oh, we want water. It's decent. Decent is okay. But thankfully we got some more extra power, which means we can run quite a lot. We're only using 18 megawatts of power, kilowatts of power. Our food is dropping though. Ah, that's not good. Okay, we need to get more. We need to get more pads available. We have 2 plastic in there, so altogether, see, we have 1 plastic there and 2 in there. The sickbay has enough pads. We could put down another pad here. Just need to. Oh, we have another. Yeah, okay. So we can, technically speaking, put another 2 pads down. Let's do that. It's going to use up water. And we don't have that much. But I'm guessing it will be fine. The biodome does use up a lot of power though. Alright, the sun's going to come up in a second. And then we'll turn the mine back on again and see if we can get a little bit more ore. Let's turn you on. How's our status? It's okay, so it's at good at the moment. Why don't you guys go get something to drink? No, don't go sleep. Alright, fine. You go sleep and we will do all the work. Right. We're generating only 18 kilowatts of power at the moment. That's really bad. Mainly because we have such a high coverage of cloud cover. It's covering up 93% of the sky. So there's no sun whatsoever for our solar panels. But we're generating a little bit of power. Just need to get this extra stuff done. Wait, what happened to that metal? Oh, there it is. It's there. It's there. There it is. So currently we're producing 26 kilowatts of power at full maximum coverage. So that's okay. If we get another solar panel that produces 30 kilowatts of power, I think we'll be fine. But I'm going to put down a wind turbine anyway. Because I want to see if this actually does anything. It might not do anything at all. That's a possibility. So can we get some more colonists? We're in good shape. Just need to get this guy to get something to drink, and then we're in excellent shape. And I would like to have some more biologists. We are running really low on food, which isn't great. But we do have quite a bit of plastic available. So how many biologists do we have? 3, right? Yeah, 3. Our food stocks are low. Yes, they are. Very low. It's been a while since I've had this kind of situation. The last 3 seasons I've never had this ever happen to me. Mainly because I've always had enough biologists to keep it up. Keep up production. I think that the thing is that you always want to have more biologists than everything else. So that's always been my my guiding setup, as you can something like that. Thing is that I have the mine open right now. Ooh, we have one. I need 1 more ore, and then I can turn the mine back off again. There's too high a risk for somebody getting a broken arm or something, or a broken leg, and not having. Alright, this is going to keep happening because we are using up way more water than before. So I need to put down an additional water extractor. So can we put it somewhere over? No, we can't put it there. I'm going to put it there. I know it's a bad spot, but it's okay. Alright, now the biodome is out of water. That's not good. I need that water. Okay, so the biodome, the water extractor is way more important because we need that food. If we don't get the food, then people will starve. And starving people, that's not a good thing. Just need to get more water. I need 1 more landing. Alright, here we go. If we can get 3 biologists, that'll be excellent. Oh, excellent. Okay, now we can turn this thing off. Alright. And we can also recycle it. Exactly like that. What, the ship went as well? What happened to the ship? Now I need that metal to go directly to that water extractor and to sickbay. So we can get that water back up. These things need to have water. If they don't have water, they won't produce and they will slowly degrade. Well, they won't slowly, they will very fast degrade. I mean, there's nothing plants don't live without water. They don't survive at all. Now, we're filling up our second power collector here. Perfect. Alright, they're getting the metal. Excellent. We're doing okay now, finally. Just need to get this thing back up and running again. Ready meals is going up again. Excellent. And we still have some space for additional pads, but we don't have the plastic. If we can get these pads back up and running again, we can get the starch, and then we can get the plastic. The starch is very important. And the plastic is very important. Basically everything is important. The only thing that's not important is... Yeah, well, who's not important at the moment? Guards. Guards are not important. We don't have the prestige. We don't have the prestige to do anything with guards yet. How much are you generating? 5 kilowatts of power. That's pathetic, but okay. At least it's something. How much can you produce? 19 kilowatts of power. I think that the maximum he can produce is 30 kilowatts of power? How much can you produce? Yeah, 30 kilowatts of power. So this is the medium, and this is also a medium solar panel. So they should be producing the same amount of power maximum. So this thing can produce a maximum of 30 kilowatts of power. And right now it's only producing only produce a maximum of 19 kilowatts of power. That's because the atmosphere is so thin. Come on, you guys. Get this thing built, please. Oh, they're making the sickbay first. Smart, I guess. It's not what I asked for, but okay. Alright, now with sickbay built, up and running, and we have 5 medical supplies, we're doing okay. We can put on a bed and put down a medicine cabinet. You don't need to put a medicine cabinet if you don't want to, but this medicine cabinet helps me take all of these medical supplies and bring them inside. Which is what I want. I want this area cleared out so we can build stuff there. Alright, water extractor is built. Perfect. How much water are we producing now? 7. Of course we are. Let's turn this back down again. Actually, let's leave it up. We need more food. We need more starch. We currently are producing we have 2 starch pads here. I think I can probably use another one. I think 3 starch would be perfect to have at the moment. Alright, but at least we'll have the... we can have the mine operational all the time now. Well, having said that, I think it's a good idea to turn it off. Let's turn the sickbay off. We don't need that on at the moment, and let them sleep. That guy's a bit thirsty. It's fine. We are decent. Also okay. Plastic has been delivered. We have 1 available plastic. Where is that plastic then? I don't see that extra plastic available. I think it's that one there. I think he dropped it right behind the medical cabinet instead of on the medical cabinet, so it can't actually produce anything. Turn the mine off. We don't need it on at the moment. Alright, we are producing 20 kilowatts of power and using up 24. Excellent. That means our little wind turbine experiment is working. How are we producing 20 kilowatts of power? You are producing 1 kilowatt more than your maximum? How is that possible? What is going on here? Is it me, or is that not supposed to happen? What? Okay. Cool. That's cool. I don't care. You're doing good. Keep up the good work. Alright. We are producing metal again. Ooh, that was close. And I think it's probably a good idea to put another lightning rod somewhere. I want to expand in this direction. And considering how our food is going, we don't have any problem with spares at the moment, but we will. We'll need a lot of solar panels and wind turbines, because apparently wind turbines do produce more than their maximum. That's pretty good. So I think we should also build some wind turbines as well. We shouldn't rely on wind turbines only. I think we should rely on solar panels a bit more. That's fine. Ooh, that was an excellent thing. What I want to do is build another landing pad. I think we'll need another landing pad somewhere over here as soon as possible. But we also need a lab. And for that we need to have some more plants. Okay, we need to keep this bioplastic processor running. We need a lot of plastic. If we can get this biodome full, then I think we shouldn't have any more problems with food. Our food is going back up again, which is good. Well, it's, technically speaking, the graph is going down, but I think with the number of pads that we have currently available, we should be able to feed everybody. Look at that. Went up to 9 already, from 3 to 9. Perfect. I also want to have a storage facility. I think I want to build that first. I think we can build it right here. Storage pad, exactly there. That will allow us to generate a lot more food and to get everything inside that we have over here. Then we can also start building stuff over there and still stay within the green zone of the lightning rod. I think that's probably a good idea. We also should start moving a little bit in this direction off of the canteen. But what I really want to do is put down another oxygen generator here. Just don't know if that's a good idea yet. Right, how much plastic do we need for this? 3. We need 3 plastic and 3 metal. I think we have enough ore to produce that. Yeah, we just need that. We just have a lack of plastic at the moment. Plastic is a bit of a problem. It's the only thing that's a problem at the moment. For that, we need these pads to produce. So I want to put on another pad here. As soon as they produce something, I think this plastic is going to go directly to storage. That's probably a good idea. And any plastic that comes after that, I think we should put down. Let's put down a pad anyway. Let's put down a. Since we have so many biologists, I'm going to put down a P pad right there. We have the capacity to do a little bit more high maintenance pads. So I'm going to put on a tomato pad. Should we do that? I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to put down a medicinal plant pad just to get that started. We're going to need to have to build or make our medical supplies in the near future. As soon as we get the mine back up and running again, we'll have to try and keep everything. Look at this. Everything is going really well. We have power in multiple, quite good. We have a lot of power. We still have both these power collectors reasonably full. None of it is empty. Storm is settling down. Our power production is going back up again. 52, perfect. Everything is good. How's the mine doing? There's nobody in there yet. Just need to get that plastic from there to there, and then all we're waiting for is then the metal, which is getting produced. It's coming there. It's coming. I would like to get another processor, but right now at the moment I just can't spare the metal. We also don't have the ore. Alright, we got another lettuce pad. It's too bad they made the wrong one. They made the lettuce pad instead of the pea pad. I thought they were going to build this thing in order of putting down, but apparently it's just Wherever you lay, you bay. Okay, well, so that's too bad. So we lost out on that. Could have had 3 storage pads up and running. Instead, we have only 2 still. Alright, well, fine. We'll have to wait until we get more starch. But at least we're producing food again. Food is not a problem anymore, as you can see. Ooh, look at that. We have 72 kilowatts of power. Our wind turbine is producing quite well, actually, considering. I didn't expect that. Alright, I think that the pads have a higher priority than the buildings, because the plastic that was supposed to go to the building instead got diverted to this pea pad, or lettuce pad here. I didn't expect that. Did we get any starch? I don't think so. Are you gonna produce any starch for me? Ah, come on. It's these potato pads. I put them down because they see the pea pad, this one here, and the potato pad, they are totally different. The potato pad is way slower than the pea pad. So so if you have very few biologists, then putting down a potato pad is better, because then he doesn't have to spend all of his time there. He can also do other things like take a nap, go eat something, without these pads going directly right into the orange. Alright, here comes our first victim. So we have to turn this back on again. Where's our medic? There he is. He's doing nothing. He's minding his own business, looking at his shoes. What is he looking at? He's looking outside at the toxic lake of methane. Well, enjoy the view. I don't think it's much of a view to look at. I think it's very rocky and no. If you look at series like Star Trek, Star Wars, and those kind of things, movies and so on, all those planets have an atmosphere, have a beautiful, diverse biology and environment, and then you have Planetbase. Oh, yeah, okay, well, fine, I guess. Could be worse, right? So now our medic has to walk all the way up outside to get a medical supply, mainly because we don't have a medical cabinet yet. So I guess we'll be fine. We'll get it fixed. We're producing plastic as we speak. It's all from this one little potato pad. I would like to have this pea pad up and running, because that way we can get not only just more starch, but we can also we also get one of these biologists to keep working. But right now, my engineer here and this engineer, they're both doing nothing. So I want to be able to build stuff, build more stuff, and we need that plastic to be able to do that. So this pea pad is not just for like food and stuff and for starch, but it is a step into the future for our colony. Well, that sounded very poetic, didn't it? I think we don't have enough. We don't have enough chairs. This poor guy, LZ Born, is sitting on the floor. He's not very happy. How is our power doing? Producing 33. Not great. Sickbay can be turned off again. Perfect. People are sleeping. Nice. We need one more metal and one more plastic over here. Metal is coming. How's our water doing? Water's doing fine. Good. They're producing quite a lot of water. Actually, more than they usually do. Is it because this planet is a little bit more moist? I don't know. How's our food? We have a lot of vegetables. And we only have one meal maker. So technically we could put down another meal maker here and get that started to get some more meals there. I think that'll be probably be a good idea. Trouble is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plastic blocks that we need. We only have 2 starch. Where are you going? Going to get ore. Oh, we have some ore. Perfect. Now we haven't reached that sweet spot yet, where we want to have, where we can have 2 mines actively working. We need to get more workers for that. What milestone are we working towards this time? We're working towards standing, right? That's the prestige one. How is our prestige doing? We are 26. That's mainly because of the amount of food that we have. Once we have the storage department, storage dome, that prestige will go up. We'll get some more food in the colony. I think we're doing pretty well. I don't think we're not in any danger at the moment. So I want to have how much metal do we need for another one of these? 2. Okay, I want to have this thing up and running somewhere over here in the middle, so we can overlap with this one. This one starts over there, so considering that we could put it over here, like set this and get a bit of coverage, right? Maybe we should also include the windmill and the water extractor as well. I think this right there would be a perfect spot for it. So we need to get there. That's where we want to get. So if we want to do that, we will have to have something over here, maybe another oxygen generator or a biolab or something, biodome, sorry. And then we can plant this thing, and then we can build around that. or we can go this way and build one of these things right here in the corner and get this entire section here, because the green stretches out way more over in this direction. So we can technically move out a little bit further in this direction, and we still have some spots to expand towards, and then we can also put it over here, and that will still be perfectly in the green. Everything will be in the green then. It's a good idea to move it. We can put it over here. It's very central. We can build all this thing around one of these lightning rods. Why would people want to come to this planet in the first place? It's like a horrible planet to come to, in my mind. Alright, are you going to move this to the pads, or are you going to go directly to the... No, you went to the tomato pad. Tomato pad is important. Of course it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove these pads. I'm not sure where the plastic went. Where'd the plastic go? Okay, it's invisible. Alright. Good idea. Good. He put the plastic by the P pad, which is exactly what I wanted. So we'll get a little bit more starch out of that. And then I think we should put down another starch pad, and then go for another medicinal pad. So we don't have much of a problem with vegetables at the moment, we're doing really well in the vegetable department. As you can see in the graph here, it's huge growth, and that also means that our ready meals are also growing, because they also built the meal maker. It's currently also really full of food. So I don't think we won't have a problem with food anymore. That's doing pretty well. Now we just need to get into the state of... Wait, why? We lost 2 spares already. What happened to those spares? Did they get used up already? It's a little bit ridiculous. Alright, well fine. No problem. We'll get that back sometime, other time. We'll have to build a factory for that. Let's just get these ore sorted out and metal produced. With these 4 additional starch pads, we should be swimming in starch in a while. Shouldn't take too long. I just want these guys to come inside. Once those are inside, we can actually think about producing. I think I want to put down a lab right there. No, just a small one, right there. That should allow us to. It should still be in the green, right? Yeah, it's still in the green. Good. If we put this lab right there, then we can start producing medical supplies. Or, is it possibly a good idea to start looking towards making that landing pad again? It's going to take 5 metal. It's a lot. But the landing pad is quite important, actually. We need more people. We need more workers. We need more biologists. We need everything else more. Let me just remove the priority on this biodome. I think the biologists don't have anything else to do except for work on this thing, so there's not really an idea, not really a purpose anymore for this priority. I'm gonna remove the pads here, so if we and when we get another plastic, it'll go directly to the storage department, and then that can be built. I think that's definitely... so many things. Do we want to do this? Do we want to? We don't have any medicinal plants yet. I'm gonna put the pad down right now, mainly because I want it. I want that built as soon as possible. I think it's a good idea to get that set up, and also get the metal processors empty. Once we get the storage department, we don't have to do that anymore. But if we don't have a storage dome, the metal processors, all these processors and so on, will just only produce until they have all slots of full. So you have to use your resources to the best of their well, you want to use your resources as efficiently as possible, and I think that getting more colonists so we can get more resources, I think that's the best thing we can do at the moment. The only problem is that we can only get 7 more, so we have to be careful. I'm also thinking about if we should get another medic. I mean, we don't have the landing pad yet. I think that once we get the landing pad, I think we should get another medic, and I think we should get some more workers. I think we should get a medic and some more workers. So I think I'll put 50% on the medics and 50% on the workers. That way we can get either one, which is perfect. We have enough biologists. Look at all of our pads; they're all in perfect condition. We don't need any more biologists right now at the moment. So I think that's fine. We can now finally put down the medicinal pad and the additional potato pad. No, wait. What's the this one? This pad. Alright, here comes the storage dome. Power factor is full. Both of them are full. Excellent. But now we have a different problem. Anybody that comes from the mine has to walk all the way around outside of the green zone to get back in the colony, which of course is not smart. They're basically walking around as little lightning rods, attracting the lightning. That's just asking for trouble. But I can't really do anything about that yet. Okay, fine. We'll have to take the risk. If anybody gets struck by lightning during the storm, c'est la vie. It's just bad luck. Nothing we can do about that, right? So is this thing going to produce 20 again? 20 kilowatts? No, it's staying at 19. It didn't get more than 19 kilowatts of power. Not exactly sure why it happened last time, but I got it. I actually saw it. I actually saw it happen. So. How is our status? Status is good. Excellent. Well, it's not excellent, but I mean, okay, you know exactly what I mean. Metal processor is full of ore. We have some more ore over here. We have 5 ore in total. I'm going to turn the mine off. I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt and needing attention. So I'm going to just get my workers back inside and start working on producing some more metal. I'll also put down another metal processor so we can get working on some more metal. And as soon as we have the landing pad operational, I'm going to put down another mine. I don't think it will work. It would work there, but I think that's outside the green zone, right? Yeah, it's outside. I don't think we have... Well, we have a... Can we put it... Should we put it there? We can put it there. Right there. That's still in the green. So it would be partially protected still. And I don't think it will actually influence the... when we move out in this direction. I don't think that will actually make it much of a difference. So we can put it there. And get a second mine up and running. For that to happen, we need more. We need this thing, this landing pad up and running. There's no other way that we can get. There's no other reason for putting down that second mine if there's nobody going to be working in that mine. But we need a second mine so we can start producing metal en masse in large quantities, so we can get the factory up and running. And we can only get the factory. I want the factory to come over here. I want the factory over there, right there. Now it's a bit of a shame that the green zone doesn't reach all the way back here, because we have such a beautiful open space. I think we're going to have to put another lightning rod somewhere over here anyway, because I want to move the utilities in this direction, build them out in this direction. There's no danger of meteorites, so there's no real threat except for the lightning. And the lightning rods can be they're a benefit and also a safety net. So I think that moving the utilities out in this direction and building some more lightning rods out over here will not just only benefit the utilities but also us. We also want these lightning rods to be everywhere, because that way we can actually take advantage of the lightning and get more power. I would love to have this another 3,000 kilowatts of power being pumped right directly into my power collector. That would be excellent. Alright, we have this space now available, finally. So technically speaking, we could put down the lab. And it'll be perfect. It'll still be in the green zone. Right there. It's going to take 2 metal. Alright, metal processor is up and running. Can we get some ore in there, please? See this last little medical supply inside. It's in really bad shape at the moment. I'm not exactly sure why. I think he's going to get ore. He's going to get ore. Oh, Lorinda. I think it's a she. Emma and Lorinda, both of them are actually women. And I think he's going to get the medical supplies. So that's going to come into the storage department as quite fast. How's our food? Our food is skyrocketing. Look at that. That's not bad at all. Plastic went down. And we have 2 more starch. It's pretty good. Now we have all the starch pads up and running. Just need the medicinal pad up. And then we can put down the lab. I think that's pretty much what we want. The thing is that the landing pad is also quite important. We can't make any medical supplies until we have the medicinal plants. So we'll leave that for now. Just focus on the landing pad. I think that's more important at the moment. Alright. I think we're doing quite well. Our colony is doing okay. We might have a little bit of a problem with power at the moment, but it's fine. I think we still have the second power collector and the night's almost over. Food is doing great. I think I'm gonna put down some more solar panels, maybe, or maybe some more. I think I'm gonna put one more wind turbine somewhere over here so we can generate power at night. Keep these things topped up. So that's the plan for next time. When we look into expanding our colony. Right now we're doing okay. We're doing really good. So I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I appreciate it. And have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.